Hello and welcome, wonderful adventures. This is a tutorial where we're making a puzzle game similar to this. So let's get started. Well, if you have been following along in the tutorials, you may say, we have a game. Or you may say, the game isn't really complete, is it? Well, no, it's not. What do we actually need to complete the game? Well, I would say that we would probably need a game over scene. So we're going to create a game over scene, and then after the game over scene, we'll code some AI so we can have the AI check and see if there's any available spaces to move, and if there isn't, then it'll produce a game over. But if there is and the player hasn't moved in so long, then they'll be able to uh, get some help. Maybe we'll highlight uh, the pieces to move. So first we want to do is add a few nodes. I'm going to add one of my favorites, the control node. And we're always going to extend it and lock the anchors. And I'm just going to add another texture node. Color rect. And we'll extend that out, lock it in. And I want to have this one over everything, I guess. And generally, when the game is over, I kind of like to do some kind of red screen. And let's see, game over VG. Control. And we'll need some buttons in here. Let's see here. And we'll just type in here, retry. And we'll extend it out. And do the size, we may want to do 40. No, that was way too big. We'll do 32, and now we'll just do as we did with the other buttons. We'll add a style, and we all remember how to do that. I'm going to add one more button just in case they don't want to try again, and they can go ahead and quit again. So we'll have two buttons in here. I'll leave you up to set your styles the way you want. In the previous videos, you remember how we did that. So we're just going to set our styles up, and we'll have our two buttons, and we'll go forth on linking the buttons here shortly to signals so we know what they are. First, we'll set the minimum size. I think it was 244 by 112, and that doesn't really look right. Let's just check this button real quick. 244 by 112, and that is absolutely right. The reason why it looks funny is because we haven't changed the style. And I'm just going to rearrange the order of these buttons so they match with our scene. They do look oddly big. honestly feel like the buttons are, well, they are absolutely that big. So, move these so we can see them, and then we can align these up with those buttons. There we go. And as you can see, we probably should do bigger text, so it looks like maybe 48. And 48. And now we'll add our styles. When I added the style texture, the button underneath showed when this one basically went flat. So it kind of looks like we already did all the button settings. So, go in here. Oh. Press space. So, remember why. And let's go. First, we'll make this invisible so we can still the color. Cool. Focus. And no way we have to go back in there and readjust our other things as well, like the margins. So for here, I just want to add these in so we can see. And it looks like perfect. And we do the content margins. And for this one, we have it at, just checking here, 16 from the bottom. Then let's go up here, toggle, button pressed, and first we'll go in the hover and expand margins to 2. Content margin the same, and with press, content margins are at the top. Focus will do the same. And there we have it. Perfect. Turn the toggle back off. And let's see here, set the pictures, images, normal, normal, 128. Go ahead and set this, 16. Here, modulate, and then do the same for focus. We adjusted content margins on the top, 16, and content margins, 16. Focus, didn't get the image, and I don't go much. So we want to make sure that we do all these things, because if we don't, then all of a sudden when we test our game and look at our button, what ends up happening? Well, it looks much different than what we anticipated. So as always, we definitely want to test out the scene real quick. Let's see. Perfect. And make that a bit. That's pretty ugly of a color put together, I think. So we have those set up, and oh, we did change the font. We want it to be over to we don't black at the beginning here. So and then when we see, so game over, and so we would obviously want to have a label in here. And over and center it again. Go in here. Oops. Label settings, font, quick load, 48, and just make it black. And we can make it basically its minimum size from top to bottom, but we'll make it keep the extended size here. So I'm just going to put it right about there, and I think that looks good. All right. Actually, I'm just going to rename these to also, let me say, game over quit and game over retry. So when we connect them as signals, they'll have their own little signal that we know. So do button press, connect, and oh, not label, and that will bring it all the way to the bottom of your script. And so button press on this one, and there we have it. Both of our buttons are ready to go. And when we quit, we do? Just get tree dot quit, and we pass in number to make it kind of valid. For game over retry press, I want to load level from text, and we'll just say level because it should still be the same. And for that, it means that a lot of other things will need to change in here. So in thinking about it, I could do something like once this is complete, wait, get tree dot create timer 1.0 dot time out, and I'll return true. And what I'm going to do is take those out, and I'll call this boolean. Well, I have to get to return the boolean. So I'm going to make it wait for just 1 second just to give it a slight bit of a pause. And now I'll just say wait there, and put this in here. And now when we load the game, I think that we'll want to show all this as well. So when we load from our save load level from text here, we'll need to also do all this as well. So let's try it out and see if it works. So you have to wait along with me until I get to 1,000. Should be hopefully fairly quickly if I can do some master moves, maybe. Let's see if I have anything up my sleeve. I don't see anything happening. Well, looks like we just have to play along normally. So this is kind of a bit of refactoring the code to just make sure that when you do things like this, that your game's going to work in your intended way. So did kind of change around our loading a little bit, so I want to make sure that when we beat the level and the next level gets called, we'll still go to the next level like we did before. So that was a master move. Maybe I can win this quickly. Okay, so we're loading quickly. It was a very long time. Oh, that's okay. Okay. And it worked. Yep, everything worked perfectly fine. So next, we're going to go after our AI. And that should be pretty fun, but actually I think I'll delete this one, because we probably won't need help AI if we have game over AI as well. I think really overall game over AI will do the same thing that help AI does. So we'll do that in the next tutorial. So now we set up our game over scene, and now we need to set up some things to make the game over happen. So see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for watching.